Hey, what's up fellas, Corey Morrow here, and welcome to a game called Words for In Between, an RPG game where you play as a shepherd. Say, what is it like to feel cold? It's hard to fit into words, isn't it? In most cases, it starts with a shiver, slight raise of the shoulders, hands that dance at the sides of your arms, a tug and pull of the fabric that surrounds you, and then it spreads, sort of like an infection would spread from within, slipping through the cracks of your coat, beating against your own skin, leaning over the hair that stands in between. You know what cold is, don't you? A creeping decay of the warmth you held moments before. A warmth you can no longer seem to feel. A warmth I no longer feel. My name is Shutters, and I am the cold. I am a blight beneath a veil, wearing the face of a little girl. Oh Venus, I am a girl among many. I live with my sisters in a house that gleams beneath the sun. Yet even here, the sun does not reach me. I remain unblinded by the piercing light, enshrouded in my own darkness. I cannot feel the warmth of its rays, just the bitter cold of the shade, paling in comparison of a more acrid winter. A winter pelted by nothing but blank snow, coating itself onto silent hills, dusting the air around it, tingling over my hand. This winter, you know what this is. You know what this is too, don't you? Loneliness. This is loneliness. It was too late by the time I had begun to acknowledge it. It's much too late. The cold has already cleaned it all. The words in my throat have froze over, solid. They've hardened into ice. I can't speak. Those words are just cubes of ice. Ice that cannot shatter. Ice that can never crack, or even chip and fall away. A fat lump of ice, caught unmelting within my throat. Like frost rot, it spreads until there is nothing left. Empty. Hollow. The cold that I am. Yet a question burns from within, and like a flame it grows, sending smoke into the sky, stretching out for the sun, just barely licking the edges of the ice. I feel like I'm reading you a lullaby, or like just reading you, what's the word? A poem to fall asleep to. Dripping slowly from the tiny pearls of melted water. Please tell me, how do I get rid of the cold? If I cannot speak with my sisters, then how? How do I melt this ice spreading within me? Please, help. How do I stop it? I don't want it. I don't want to feel lonely anymore. And yet the winter doesn't crumble to a match. The world waits for none. I exchange my pen for Shepard's crook, but there are sheep to herd. Shutters. This game didn't really have too big of a description. I'm going this blind. To start my chores, I need to pick up my Shepard's crook. There you are. Oh wow, what a nice sprite. I meant to play this game many a time ago, like in all honesty. Shutters of Venus. I meant to play this game so long ago. But yeah, I meant to play this game a while ago, and it sucks I'm just getting to it now. Because I was like stalking the development of it, and then I just like got so busy. I don't know why I'm trying to see if I can interact with anything else. Let me just grab my item. Shepard's crook? Got it. Okay, it's dinner time. I must feed the sheep. I should herd them over to the feeding troughs. There should be 7 sheep in total. You sound like a weird sheep, but I trust you. 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's enough for now. I'll leave them by the feeding trough. Time to get them set up. Okay, I need to bring the other sheep now. There should be 4 more. I'll grab 3 more for the time being. At that point, you might as well just grab like 4. There. This is not how sheep sound. This is not how sheep sound. Almost feeding time. Help these sheep too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That wasn't all of the sheep. I know there's one still missing. I wonder where the last one is. I should check along the edges of the fence. Okay, like, just 4 up. Oh, what is this?
Hey man, what's up? How's it going? Oh, I mean, ball.
There he is. Up by the frost rods. He was grazing by himself. Just a completely normal skinwalker here. That fence seems in rough shape. Later I need to patch it up so the frost rot doesn't spread in and harm the sheep. Let's go, creature. With your sisters and brothers. That makes 7. Let's get him set up. This is just a developer. Now I need to bring hay to the sheep. Where did I leave it again? Right here. Ah, there it is. I should bring some hay to each sheep. I'll put it in their troughs so they can eat. Okay, that's all of the sheep. Now I have to ring the bell or they won't eat. I'll go ring it now. Can we save, by the way? I guess not. Alright, where's the bell at? Oh, my bell. Sounds like they've started eating. I'll head back now. What happened? The skinwalker left. There's still hay, but one of the sheep are gone. Where did he go? Must be all alone. I have to find him quickly. Oh no. The frost rot has decayed this area. It's eating through the fence. Why didn't I fix it sooner? Wait, does that mean this was his favorite spot? He must have wandered into the frost rot. I have to save him. If he's in a place like that, he won't be able to find his way back home. Alright. Okay. I'm not scared. It's just I'm cold, and I just have to find him. He must be so cold and lost. I have to save him. No matter what. I have to head in now. Just have to get going. My legs won't move. Even here amidst the grass, my body's freezing over. Even if I shiver, even if I curl into myself, my bones will pile up until I become nothing but a towering berg of ice. But I have to go. I have to save the sheep. They'll freeze to... My, such a grievous spread of frost rot. A woman. Or maybe. Who is... I was scared for a second, but it's just a girl. Well, I think girls can be scary too, so I suppose I should stay on guard. Especially in this situation. Though I've never seen a girl like this before. Where's her veil? She must not be of here. Did I give thee a fright? I do beg thy pardon. I meant thee no harm. Alas, I have already begged thy pardon. I'm surprised. She's still trying to speak with me. Have I frightened the voice from thee? This is embarrassing. I really can't speak. I should have brought my journal with me. I don't have anything to write with. What should I do? What is I should? Nay? Oh, 'tis so. Then, a myth. Okay, I think she understands. I shouldn't waste my time right now. Even if there's a really strange girl I'd like to interrogate. The sheep might wander deep into the frost rot. Besides, if I stay too long... No, I can't let it get to that. I should head in and find the sheep now. Wait. Is it perchance that thou cannot speak? Did she not understand before? No words will leave my mouth. I couldn't even tell you that much. I hope you figured it out now. What should I do? Are these the same thing, or just I should? Oh my, I see. Well, fear not, I guess it's just one option, it's just shown as two. Well, fear not, milady, for I am well practiced in the tongue of unspoken. Yes, thy face tells much. I'm doing nothing. I deem thou hast been sorely troubled by the frost rot. Tell me, is it so? Well, her eyes seem to work fine. I wonder if she knows about the frost rot. She might not. She might know about the sheep too. I have to go, but I suppose I should talk to her a little longer. What should I do? Yeah, nod, yes. Then thy fortune hath turned. Oh my God, I'm gonna absolutely stutter on every single word with her. I beggest thy pardon. Well, fearest thou no longer. Luck smiles upon thee, for I hail from the house of the sun. The sun fearest me. Thou canst call me seen, for it is my name. I come to melt the frost rot and cleanse thy land thereof. What is it thou looking up upon me like that for? Verily I hold the power of the sun in mine hands. Kindeth. Pardon. Or partay. I confess, I cannot yet command the power wholly. Oh, she was quick to confess. Seen, was it? It must be a total fraud. However, tremble thou not, for I am in vast majority most capable indeed. In some small measure capable, in truth. In such wise that I might be said to dwell adjacent to the very notion of capability. Knowest thou what? Mine own capability mattereth not, nay, dwell not upon it. For verily I come to practice, truly from the sun have they sent me. So prithee, step aside, and warmth shall grow upon these lands once more. Enough listening to that. I didn't understand a word she said. I didn't know that there are people out there who spout such utter nonsense. Somehow it makes me feel as though there might still be hope for me after all. I don't suppose their nonsense will evolve anything about the sheep, though. That's too bad. Oh, it's just messed up the name for a second. I was gonna say, wait, is Shutter's talking? No. Hello? I say it's for thee to step aside. I need to bring him back before he wanders too far in. Come on, away with thee. This road is dangerous. I shouldn't. No. Even so, I have to bring him back. I can't just leave him, even if my whole body should freeze and wither away. I could never abandon him. Lady, art thou listening? Hello? Hello? Why sittest thou? Is thou city? Oh my, half these words are made up. Sittiesting in this place. Was that the skinwalker? Forsooth, I hath heard the cry of a beast. Could it be that a sheep of thine hath plunged itself within the frost rot? Nod my head. Then sittiest thou. I shall fetch it thee for blinket. I shall fetch it for thee. Blink it twice if thou dost agree. I think I read about this once. Is what they call a joke. Aye, 'tis a rather awesome idea, and thou art rather witty thou. Only blink it once. We just cut her off, I guess. Thou meaning escapeth me, milady. What shall? I see it now. Thou doesn't not sit as he. So I am going. I am so sorry if you don't understand a word she's saying. I'm trying to make it seem more normal, but I feel like I'm horribly failing. I'm getting what she's saying. It's like the meaning of it. But if you're just reading these words, you are not going to understand a word of what's coming out of her mouth. Thou dost not sittest here. Thou meanest to seek the wayward sheep thyself. Yes. 'Tis most bold of thee. I shall accompany thee. To protecteth thee, of course. Yet 'tis a place of great perils. She wants to go with me? To protect me? Why would she do that? Another joke. What a funny girl. Well, regardless, there really is no more time to waste. What are my options? Yeah? Then onwards we shall embark. I am close at thy back, but not too close, closeth. Not liketh uncomfortably closeth. Let it be known certain chroniclers would classify the distance as most heroic. As such, I will maintaineth this, most valiant and gallant distance. Anyways, let thy path be mine to follow. And there we go. New party member achieved. Someone who doesn't speak a lick of normal modern English. Say, have your feet hit the ice? Are you digging with every muscle in your toe, straining to keep from slipping away? Does the weight of yourself bear down on you? Is it a burden so heavy your legs may no longer endure? Hold your weight, scratch the ice, claw at waters beneath. Do everything, anything. Hold the ground. Just keep yourself in place. But be careful. Scrape too much, and you'll fall straight through, down to the very bottom of the waters below. This is your very direction. Alone into the realm of decay. Alone into the heart of a frozen death. Alone. A cactus in its own sense. Yet within a few minutes, the ice grows weary. You must be tired. Keep your eyes closed. Even then, the shatter will reach your ears. And when you hear it, please tell me. Tell me, in the moment that it breaks apart, do you think I first fall, or should I scream? Water fills my hands, become the very veil around my face, leaking in through my mouth. I am the bitter cold. I have lost every last shred of warmth from within. So tell me, why? Why is it that only my fingertips are beginning to burn with such heat? It's hot, so hot. Even as I sink within an icy doubt, this alone is the only sensation I can perceive. Could this really be the warmth of the sun? Oh my god, it's so bright. Those like intervals, like telling the future of what's gonna happen. Take heed, foul beasts and creatures of ill dwell within. She's right. There are rotten monsters lurking within. I hope the sheep will be okay. Stayeth frosty, milady. I do not know what that means. Oh, we're in it. Alas, I cannot help but call thee milady. What is thy name, if thou canst tell me? She's asking me for my name? I certainly can't not tell you. Unless... Could I maybe use this? Just write in the snow, just use your finger. What is thou? Ah, I see it now. Thy staff is known me as Shepard's tool, but a quill for the ground. Most clever, milady. My name is Shudders. Shudders? Ah, son above, such a name. It doth strike mine heart to know of it. I thank thee. I feel as if the sun itself do wink itself and blush upon thee. If I hath been that star, less of one perhaps, I wouldeth even kick mine feet upon hearing it. It's a grace upon all ears, a name more radiant than Venus herself. Shudders. I do meaneth. You're saying ahem, but you're saying ahemeth. Ahemeth. 'Tis, as I had summarized, the name as such thou art Venus. Yes, Yebeth. Such a name, is Venus a god or a mother? I'm not following anything. Such a name, such a place, mattereth little, yes. Let us forth and find... But by the way, to kind of give you more context, if you aren't incredibly confused like I am right now, this game is the prologue for a series, but the series isn't out yet. This is just simply the first thing that we're seeing. So it's probably going to be a lot of unexplained things. So if you're wondering, like, why are we getting no information from what they're saying right now? Most likely because it will be explained later as the creator continues to build up their own world. So right now, I have no idea who Venus is, I have no idea who the sun god is, I have no idea where she hails from. I'm sure we'll get answers as we go on as well. Let us forth and find that... Okay, again, it's not that she's speaking horrible. Like, it's that she's speaking wrong. It is not let us forth. It's let us commence forth, or like, let us go onward, but let us forth is not a proper sentence. That's like saying, let us ran. Like that's not, yeah, you get it, but that's not how you say that. And find thy sheep, shut us. I failed to notice until now, but her appearance is just as strange as her words. Because they're not right. That makes me wonder. Huh? Are you questioning my vocabulary? Why do you talketh like this? Question mark. Unless you wrote it down. Talketh like what? Hello? Do I talketh most queerly? Is mine tongue odd to thine ears? Yet thou appearest to comprehend. Speakest thou not in this very manner? What should I write? I don't speak at all. If I could speak, it would be completely normal. I guess if I could speak, so this is actually an option. That matters not. Thou comprehends it. Yet, by the way, you can move during all these cutscenes, but the creator, I think, on their page, so you shouldn't move because you can crash the game. So I have to try not to. Yet, if this placeth a burden upon ye, whilst we are together, I may strive to cease. It's okay, I don't mind. She can talk as she likes, even if it's making it harder for some YouTube commentary to read what she's saying. I have no need to concern myself with such things. The only thing that matters right now is... my sheep. Huh. Tis thy beast? I think it's dying. Ah, 'tis cold, so thou must have a shiver within. My condolences be thine as well. Of course I feel that cold. But her? She's wearing nothing but a single robe, and she doesn't look the least bit cold. In fact, the snow is melting at her feet. Despite that incredibly dubious manner of speaking, maybe she really is of the sun. Speak. Speak should the frost grow too bitter for thee to endure. The frost rot is a danger most grave. The longer thou dost linger, the more the frost rot spreadeth its decay. Milady, thou must tell me if the cold creepeth too heavily upon thy shoulder. If it doth, we shall turn back at once without hesitation. Ah, but fear not. The frost shall not bite. Hopefullyeth, only yon woolly beast shall, or shall it not? 'Tis the lesser of two evils. Yet I don't have it any guards. Be that as it may, let us proceed. And there we go. And now we're back together. Oh, I want to see... Now we can save as well. How many slots? Ice cream. Teacup. Hast thou heard of him once more? Let us go to him at once. God, we're gonna find him and it's gonna be standing on two legs and it's gonna be just like, you found me, master. I do not want to meet this thing. Shrimp fried rice. It's like a guaranteed runaway. We can't even interact with this? This is random. Can't do anything with it. Shut us. Doth thine ears perketh? I have heard yon woolly beast. Wherefore art thou? The sheep sounded close, definitely within our proximity. He must not be far from here. Reveal thyself. Hearken unto me. Show thyself. My lady, why doth thine woolly beast show himself not? He's shy, he lacks the intellect. I mean, he lacks the intellect, have you seen him? We'll say shy though. Ah, a poor wretched soul indeed. I'm assuming again it's both still. I did think I had heard it the now. The now. That was her exact words there. Ah, Heather. Tis a frost locket. Here lieth the path. Oh, here lieth the path we must take to cleanse the fair lands of Venus from the cold decay. Okay, Venus is like the place. To save them from the insidious spread of frost rot. 'Tis from this direction that we must march. From this direction, I have heard thy beast also. She would be correct. I suddenly heard his ba, if you can call it that, coming from somewhere up above. So here lies a frost lock. Is there anywhere around here where we might find a key? Oh, I mean, I think you can just jump this. For we doth require a key, nay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 4 keys. Ere we may pass onward upon this path. 4 keys. I don't recall seeing any of those on the way up here. We shall have to find them. Come, let us gather them with haste. For thy beloved sheep shall we rescue from the frost cruel grasp. I trust you. Anything to save this absolute beast. I don't really know what gave birth to this thing, if I'm being honest. I think it was like a strange human that arrived on the farm and then just popped that thing out. Anyway, let's find him. Kip was here. And here. Pick up. What is this? Some sort of snowfolk? Oh, here. There's a key wrapped around his boot. He doesn't appear to be moving. I guess it'll be okay to take it, right? Oh, never mind. Not so fast. Nah. Is this what you're looking for? A little snake. Well, it seems like you were too slow. Better look next time, Snitto. Her name isn't Snitto. I feel like I'm gonna have an aneurysm reading this dialogue. And the dialogue's not bad, obviously. It's quite good. It's just the way it is just so hard to keep track of the different things. Nay, thou art mistaken, but she is called Shudders. And 'tis a snay, sayest thou? Then of no consequence whatsoever. We requireth not thy snay think, we seek its only keys. So you want my snay? Oh, your slay. Nay, as I hath proclaimed unto thee, we seek its only keys. We haven't a wanted nor cravings, force thou snay. Thou mayest keep it thy snay. I don't know. It really seems like you want my snay. You said you sneaketh only snays. Nay, listeneth, creature. Key, with a K. A K. Mistake it not. Yeah, snay, with a sn. Snay. Snow mistakes here. Oh my god. Mistakes here, Snitto. It appears there's a bit of language barrier. Given that they are the only ones capable of speaking, this is not a favorable situation. Whoops. I just did the same thing on accident before. Come, my lady. Let us henceforth depart. This wretched thingeth hadeth not of reason, not of counsel, and speaketh but the most vile, empty, and lamentable nonsense. Truly, 'tis unworthy of our gaze. unworthy of our patience, and a torment upon the very ears of the virtuous. It's nonsense. See? Snee. Milady. No, it's actually kind of funny. But this isn't the time for jokes. We both have our businesses to attend to. We really need this key. Ask for the key. It's totally time for jokes. Asking for a snake. Ask for a snake. Milady? I knew it, you wanted my snake. Well, that's too bad. You have to beat me in a snance to get it. We'll beat you in a snance. A dance? The snow is really thick here. It's pretty difficult to move. We'll snance here. You have 30 seconds to make it over there. Oh, wow, okay, this is really long. This is a really long obstacle course. Not that bad, though. 30 seconds. Over yonder? Easier. Son above for the wretched way of speaking. Brace yourself, milady. We must attend to the limbering of our limbs. Let us perform gentle stretches. The bending, okay, she's just moving. The bending and twisted of every joint shall allow our form to be supple, resilient, and untroubled by the unforeseen rigors of the path. This one will single-handedly ruin my speech so much for every video future on this channel. But of course, I had foreseen theme, the rigors of the path. I had already foreseen them. I fear not. Fear a little bit. The ground is beset with pots or many. If we stumble, woe shall surely befall us. Alas, we shall not but fall, because we has foreseen the pots. I've been playing this for 40 minutes. And it dawneth our gentle stretches, and beneath and twisteth every lasted joint. Has the race begun? He's already moving forward. And if thou shalt request, I can rubbeth upon thine shoulder to warm it up. However, I wouldest rather not, as I see you at the finish line. Wait. I can't get through this. Oh. There's no way we lose this. I think we lost horribly. Looks like you didn't beat me. Better luck next time, Snido. Are you serious? You got a Snooki. Victorious ours. At last the fates do at. What happened to you? Mine apologies, milady. I took no heed of where I was going, and thus mine folly brought us to misstep. What's thou well? Sorry. Rather than painful, it was just startling. Sorry. I shall rise at once. I should probably stand up too. Art thou all right, milady? Double thumbs. 'Tis most favorable. Mine heart is eased to know thou art unscathed. This game has like that weird thing of like where I want to dislike it for just how horrible I know it's doing like my vocabulary and how annoying that race was, but it's got enough charm that it's keeping me to stay because it's just got charm. It's got such an old school charm that I find myself liking it. It's not even horror. Behold, thy veil had slipped from its proper place. Turn thy back. Please it, and I shall set it right for thee. Ah, cute. When he fell to the ground, I landed directly behind her. In that moment, I didn't realize, but she felt so incredibly warm. The last time I'd experienced a sensation like that, well, that was back when I hugged my sheep. One of the normal ones and not the skinwalker. Somehow it wasn't a bad feeling at all. It's a strange thing. Maybe next time, I should try tripping her on purpose. Or just ask for a hug. Shadis, Pray tell, milady, for what purpose dost thou require a veil? Oh, I wonder just how versed she is in the customs of Venus. A veil is, after all, one of the most significant among all garments worn in the house. Though strictly speaking, I am the only one permitted to wear a veil such as this. I am chosen, after all. I am the only one required to be seen. Seen. For some reason, whenever I observe her, I get the distinct impression that she, too, is an individual chosen to fulfill a specific role within her house. Were that not the case, she certainly wouldn't be here right now. She would undoubtedly still be lingering within the warm, pure lands of the sun. It seems my thoughts have begun to stray. Well, to attempt to explain it in words now, it'll somehow end up sounding terribly convoluted. It almost feels as though I'd be better off simply writing nothing at all. Well, whatever the purpose, methinks it doth indeed suit thee. Even if thine hair shouldst hide itself to gaze upon it now. Oh, okay, that was me not reading periods, my apologies. Methinks it doth indeed suit thee. Even if thine hair shouldst hide itself to gaze upon it now, is truly divine. Thou art a pretty sight. Behold, dost thou don a smile upon thy face? A smile doth grace thee, as though the sun itself had lit it. What a marvel, mine eyes to see a sight most beautiful. I think you mean a snile, or a sight most beautiful. Nay, that is not what I meanest, my lady. Yet, 'tis haunting indeed to behold thee in such merry spirits. She too looks truly happy. I haven't the faintest clue what this thing called beauty is supposed to be. I wasn't blessed with any gift of sight. Perhaps my eyes are simply too blind to ever truly perceive it. But that smile of hers, that's at least I can see. Her smile. And thus thy veil hath been restored, and we hath obtained, waited, I prepared myself to say it, the snay, onwards I doth say, let us stride forth with valor, through frost, peril, and every obstacle that dares opposeth our snay, to thy sneap. Thank you for showing me what you call beauty. But those are words I'll never write to you, strange girl. Words for an in-between. I have a sheep that to me is more precious and more beautiful than anything else. Can't lose focus now. I must not let my attention waver. When he trembles so coldly, so utterly alone, I have no right to wear the beauty of a smile. For my sheep. As I said, the game has a lot of charm. There's only one key. Hey, is the snow beginning to thin? It lies upon the ground, awaiting its rest. It needs no blanket to conceal itself within. It's dwindling, faltering, waning. Gradually the snow grows thin. Soon it will weaken. Soon it fades away, until its expanse has come to an end, lifting up a dull gray that escapes the world, until all my eyes perceive are shades of golden pink. Where has the cold gone? What is it that I feel now? That which was once drenched is beginning to dry. I walk atop a hill of white, the place those clouds used to gather, yet the sun alone shines brightly overhead, taking the heavy weight of snow from my shoulders, melting a pathway beneath my feet, bathing my face with a purer light. Somehow, it feels as though another's hands are finding mine. My body grows warm, yet my heart throbs with a piercing, icy chill, even as I grasp that warmth between my fingers. This cold, will still cage itself within my chest. There we are. Ooh. Okay, that's literally one key, by the way. I'm assuming you have the second one. Oh, look. A key. It's wrapped around its body. Is this a bunny? It looks like it's sleeping. If we stay quiet, we might be able to retrieve the key without waking it up. Hear ye, hear ye. Cease thy slumber at once. But we, as in me and this girl here, and possibly a sheep over yonder, are in dire need of thine key. Much for keeping quiet. Is he... Who... I love how silly they're drawn. Who dares disturb my slumber? Gulpeth? Of course. You know what really flaps my ears. Little brats like yous who go out of their way to wake frost guys like me from his nap. Yous should have just taken the key while I was asleep. If yous done that, I wouldn't have gotten so irritated like this. Mine humblest apologies for rousing thee so abruptly. If thou mayest fall back asleep immediately, we shall taketh the key from thee. Here we go again. You brats think yous can just wake me up and put me back to sleep. Newsflash, buddy pal. I can't sleep. I cannot sleep until I've had my tea. Tea? Tea? What kind of substance is this? Tea. My tea. For my tea party. Is that so unheard of? You gonna wake a frost guy up for a tea party without bringing any tea? Alas, I was of such ignorance of the frost ritual, whereby one is awakened with such a substance. Nay, we shall fetch it now. That is without delay. Yet, if thou mayst please do inform it, how might we find it this tea? Jeez, you two really are the worst. Put on your listening ears. I'll only tell you once. Are you brats listening? I'm all ears. Good. I got leaves, all kinds of them. Pour the hot water on the leaves. Wait, and that's it. Fetch some cups. Then we'll talk again. Some cups, thou sayest? Very well. We shall be on it, boss, eh? And by it, I meaneth the search for these cups. I mean, I have cups now. So your brats came back with the cups. Then it's almost tea time. Here you go. And this is my bestest teapot. It's where all the magic happens. I need you to fill it, and then heat it up. That's it. Heat it? How? I entreatest thee, shall we heat it? Use a girl from the sun, ain't ya? I'm sure you can figure that out. Now hop to it. Wait, but I cannot, With a gloomy expression. I've never seen her look like this before. Well, what has it ever? Right it? Let us fetch the water first. What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing is amiss, my lady. Well, lady, we shall doth some figuring out. Something is definitely amiss. I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't seem like, well, never mind. There's no use thinking about that now. It seems best to secure a water source. There's a fountain around here, isn't there? Alright, yeah. Let me give you this. I did not expect this game to be so long. I don't mind it at all, truly. But like, I've been playing for nearly an hour now. I thought this game was like 10 minutes. Where's the little water fountain? I'm enjoying it though. Like at first I was like, okay, what is this game? But I find myself enjoying the dialogue. It's quite quirky. Where's Actually, I don't see the point in fighting. Alright. This fountain should do. I'll fill up the teapot now. Say, Shutters, thou hast in earnest filled thy pots to its very brim, I would seem. Yes, it falleth upon me now to heateth upon the water within the vessel of that Geist, the bestest teapot. Alright then, heat it I shall. Go ahead. I shall bestow heat upon it with mine own hand. Soon. Yeah, Very sooneth, it shall roil and boil with great fervor. Or fervor, it shall. Milady, mine deepest apologies. It doth appear that within this very moment I lack the strength to, to summon forth the heat to warm the vessel. Nay, 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 nay. Yet the key we seekest is of utmost importance, that thy sheep must be found. We cannot delay any further. I must summon the power to heat it. I shall attempt to summon it once more. I shall try it again, once more. I have no doubt she possesses the capabilities. After all, she occasionally demonstrates that very ability in combat. I've skipped most of it. What then could possibly be hindering her power right now? She's still trembling. Truly, I really wonder, what's the matter? What's wrong? Milady, woe be upon me. I am most sorely incapable of bestowing heat onto this teapot. I am undone. I cannot. Forgive me. I knowest not why they hath sent me hither to cleanse the frost rot. I am not but an inept, incapable fool. Of Sun and of Venus, even in practice. I fear I shall never rid the land of this accursed decay. If I cannot even summon the power to heat a simple pot of water, how could it be expected? When first mine eyes did behold thee, whence thou hadst been standing here, I saw thee alone. Thine eyes, they, even though thou'st remained silent, spake of a sorrow most familiar, one that dwelleth within mine own also. Within this glance I knewest, thou hadst suffered lost within the cruel frost rot. Even now, 'tis a lost in thine eyes. So I did yearn with all my heart to aid thee. I am nothing but a frail and helpless girl. I knoweth not of the strange thoughts they holdeth of me on the sun, that a girl such as I couldeth, despite it all. I could never bring the sun to mine grasp, for I could not bend its light, for I could not bend its heat. It is not within the wall of mine own, will of mine own. I'm gonna pat her back. As if for the most natural thing to do, I grasped the back of her robe. And there I simply held on tight. I am not much for words. I never knew there were feelings like this within another girl. I never foresaw a day that someone would want to talk to me, and me alone. I never knew that person, and I, despite being such utterly different beings, would turn out to be so alike. In a place where the sunlight shines down eternally, is it possible that, deep within, the very depths of her heart remain terribly cold? Milady, perchance thou shouldest take the teapot back unto thine own hands. Mayhap the snowfolk shall show thee mercy, seeing as the girl of sun is no longer present to summon heat for the tea. Huh? No, that won't do. I can't simply let her leave. First my sheep, now her too. I have to say something to make her stay. When it comes to things like this, I truly am hopeless. I don't even know what words to use in the first place. And so, I want her to stay right here by my side. This task presents no obstacle for one of thine caliber. You are the most illustrious girl ever to grace the realm. So please, give it not over. Perchance let's endure this together. I'm assuming, once again, we say all of that, I imagine. It's hard to tell. Milady, I have never, aught, never heard aught like this in all mine days. I, in a mere matter of seconds, steam began to rise from the spout of the teapot. It happened so quickly that now I realize just how amazing her skill truly is. Truly, and even a non-Pacific water boiling apparatus could boil water that good. Milady, the teapot, the water doth boil with glorious might. Hearken unto me, onwards to the snowfolk, for verily, we haveth tea to brew, revels to attend, and the very sun shall tremble at our triumph. Yeah. Oh, I wonder how much fun the creator had when writing this character's dialogue. And many thanks be to you, milady. Oh, this is rather sweet. You are most kindeth in mine eyes. But let us proceed forth, whilst the water yet retaineth its warmth. There you go. Well, wiggle my whiskers, you brats really got the water. Aye, yes, we have gathered it all. I got some leaves for you to choose from. We have blueberry, raspberry, ginseng, sleepy time, green tea with lemon and honey, liver, disaster, ginger with honey, ginger without honey, vanilla almond, white truffle coconut, camel, blueberry, is it chamomile, decaf, vanilla, walnuts, constant commons, and Earl Grey. What's an earful? I do not think it sweet requires such a multitude of leaves. Well, I do. Let's go with this one. Sleepy time. I bought it. Verily, I do believe that shall prove adequately. Look at him pour. Oh, okay. He's not done yet. There you go. And now we wait. Oh no, we sit here and wait in real time. Say, milady, is this in sooth, not but a leaf soup? Essentially, I should nod my hand. Good soup, leaf soup. Then doth thy beast of warm partake of tea? Sheeps do not drink tea. He prefers juice. Ah, I see it. I have never in all mine day. Well, ain't that awesome in a sauce? It's tea time. Just a few sips and I'm already getting... Just like that. Behold, he hath already succumbed to slumber. Truly the tea was wondrously potent. Quick, milady, let us sneak at the key. And got another key. Oh, another one of these. Say, did you know that winter has a mouth too? That mouth of winter holds no words. At first it is nothing more than a hollow aperture, devoid of any shape, lacking form from within. Yet it seeks its expanse, wicked gums of snow, vicious sherbets like saliva, jagged teeth made of icicles, for it simply loves to nibble on you, as if savoring its own cold pleasure. Little by little, it gnaws you away. Those thick icicles bare their fangs, like a ravenous beast. And the moment you press your warm fingertips against the sharp, piercing pain of the ice, the beast of winter begins to drool, trickling down through the gaps of your fingers, gathering at the cuff, flowing down along the length of your sleeve, freezing solid betwixt your elbows, hardening into tiny tongues of ice. Its mouth stretches wider and wider. The winter will swallow you whole. Winter's domain expands. Your very existence trembles and whittles away. Still no idea what any of those mean. We won. I guess we just look for another one. Oh, that's water. Let's not jump in there. I guess we could just go around the lake. Oh, okay, this Snooky was easy. What do you mean to get another one? Oh, it's just one more and we're done. Say, have you ever fallen from a place you could never climb back up to again? Just a misstep, a single mistake, a stumble. That hill you've struggled so hard to summit. One mistake, and it all comes to an end. Do your eyes look down to the body of Sisyphus? You are but a pebble, rolling helplessly downhill. The snow will not catch you, it will bury you alive. It swallows you whole, folding your body over, crushing your being within a heavy, suffocating silence. You are to be tossed aside like rubble, scattered across the ground. The strength you've taken to climb descends with you. Only the hill will whisper for you. Avalanche. You simply plummet. Down, down, down. Vanishing into a blur of bleak gray. A cruel, blinding white. Where has it all gone? It matters not. For after having glimpsed the summit, you could never bear to go living on at the very bottom. And there we go. Literally one more key now. We'll just go around the lake. So what we're doing, Shutters. We can do combat really quickly, just 'cause I'm curious. Because Shutters doesn't have any magic. She can just die. See, do you have magic? You have sunshine. I mean, nothing crazy, but you know. Like, we don't get XP or anything. Like, it's not that type of game, so I think combat was just something. I feel like combat was just an afterthought that the creator just threw in here. Yeah, I'll throw it in there. Help me. Please help. What it is this? Hast thou truly trained thy sheep to speak? When thou speakest not thyself. I believe it the sheep hath consumed thy own tongue, crying most desperately for aid. That actually might be true. But lady, we must... This isn't the sheep. Oh, waiteth. 'Tis but a man dressed in snow. Oh, is this the first person you're supposed to find like this? This is why this dialogue feels older, because this is the first one you're supposed to find. You're supposed to find the other two. Oh, is it really a guy? This is the first time I've seen a man. I've read about them in the books at home. Technically, the other ones were like a snow creature, then a bunny. So yeah, I guess this will be the first. I've read about them in the books at home. My sisters say there are no men allowed on Venus. I wonder if all men look like this. Waiteth, I had the light bulb at the moment. Dost thou know of the concept of a man? If not, what shouldst I say in that stand? I vaguely know what a man is. I understand men as a concept. Vaguely? Ah, 'tis so. Help. Please help me. Oh, lady, a sound utter forth from the snowed man? How is this possible? Wait, men should be able to talk too, right? In books they talk. Why is Scene reacting this way? Not really that strange, is it? We could try talking to him. Can you talk to him? Shudders. Nay, 'tis no man. 'Tis Snowman. Why does she repeat herself? Does it make a difference the second time? Hello. Please help me. Waiteth. I had a second light bulb moment. Nay, 'tis no ordinary snowed man. 'Tis a rotten sheep-consuming snowed fiend. Dost thou hear the cries? Thy beast calleth for thee. Help me. My sheep does not speak. If only they could, things would be so much easier. Nonsense. With haste we must save thy sheep. Strike this down with thy staff, and I shall melt it from afar. I shall attempt mine hardest to melt it from afar, but thou shouldest strike hastily, just in case. Wait, please don't hurt me. I didn't eat your sheep. Then thou hast marked the sheep as yon prey, hast thou not? Speak it, and confess, thou frost-rotten fiend. Reveal where thou hast hidden the sheep. No, I don't know any sheep. I don't want to eat sheep. I just want my nose. I had been under the impression that men simply didn't have noses. It seems, however, that his nose is actually missing. Wow. Now that I look, he really is missing his nose. Thou dost not but consume cold sheep and speak falsehood. Thinkest thou I see it not? My name is seen, for I hath received the gift of sight. Cast thine eyes upon it. Behold, a key hangeth upon thy vessel. What secrets dost thou guardeth behind lock and key? 'Tis the woolly beast. Give it here. Right noweth. No, I don't have a woolly beast. Please, this key is the only nose that I have now. Don't take it away from me. It's all I have. My nose is lost. It seems like he doesn't know anything about the sheep, but the key would be useful to have. I wonder if he'd be interested in exchange. Perhaps he could trade the key for his real nose. It seems like an important thing that he's lost. We should find his nose. A man must be nothing without his nose. Would thou have us recover his nose true? For the key, perchance. Milady, thy strength doth surpass thy very form. To resist it upon the path of violence with such might, when it we could smite upon him. We could smite upon him until he be naught but a wee puddle. With thy rod with thy hand, we could use it thy rod within thy fair hand and smite at him. You've repeated yourself like 8 times, I get it, but we're not killing him. Art thou certain thou dost not wish to smite it upon him? We could smite at him with such grace and ease. Alas, let us return once we have founded the nose. Should as he refuse it our completed fair and noble exchange, we shall simply eat it. And by it I doth mean his very nose. His nose? Is that edible? She means his actual nose, not something else? I had no idea the nose of a man could be eaten. And she lives of sun. Her diet must be truly bizarre. Looks like I have no choice but to lose my appetite. My stomach grumbleth already, milady. How I doth love the taste of carrot. Oh, they're similar. My sheep also absolutely loves delicious carrots. Without his dinner, his stomach is rumbling too right about now. When we find him, I think I'll bring him a tasty carrot. And perhaps give one to Seed as well, so that she doesn't have to eat the man's nose. Surely a carrot would taste much better, wouldn't it? I personally detest that flavor, but even so, I think I'd still choose a carrot over a man's nose. Amith, I pray there is a tinge amiss, milady. Thou fixeth thine sighted upon that snowed man, with focus such fervent. It's as if thou hast never laid eyes upon snowmen all thy days. I have some urgent questions about your culture. Is nose of a man particularly tasty? Aye, the nose is the best part. Doth thou thinkest so too, milady? Wait, give thy Vinswin grace. Mayhap thou havest preference for the snowed woman's. Snow. Oh. It's a snow woman. That's what this is. This isn't a man. This thing isn't a man. I hate that we had to go through like 5 minutes of dialogue for that. We had to go through like 5 minutes of straight dialogue to come to that conclusion. Oh my god. I don't usually like to talk a lot like when playing a game because I like to read like a lot of the dialogue. That way you're, I don't want to say immersed, but there's a lot of flow going to the game. I feel really annoyed when someone constantly like stops and just stops and goes on their own little rants and tangents and then gets back to the game because I feel like it ruins the flow of the video so much. But my god, what was that dialogue? What is the point of this conversation? Not a real man like a real woman. This is a snowman like a snow woman. It's laughably true what a fool I've been. The frost rot must be getting to my mind to realize now that a snowman is just a snow woman. Doth thou hath mind jest? A snowed woman? He's not a real man at all. So then, his nose, it's just a carrot. A real, actual carrot. I'm so relieved. I knew she was a total freak, but maybe, just maybe it's not quite as bad as I thought it was. Just a carrot. Okay, I think that much is manageable. I believe you have a carrot to look for, and a sheep. Do I have a carrot now? I don't think so. But I'm just so glad to be out of that worthless conversation. Hold on. I was walking around for 24 minutes. 24 minutes I was walking around, desperately looking on where to find the carrot for this man. And it's just sitting right in front of the bunny stable. I walked to the bunny stable at least 6 times. He's your stupid carrot. Oh my god, I can't believe I just found that. My nose. That's my nose. Holdeth thy horses. This we shall bestow upon thee solely upon thy acceptance of our accord. And so we shall accept it. Oh, sorry, let me step a little bit. Get back into the carrots or voices. What art thou accepting? Whilst I hath not yet even concluded the explanation of our terms. I accept it all. Alright to thee, whatever. I didn't want to explain them anyways. There we go. I could smell so much. I'm so unbelievably happy for you. Write my poetry. Say, the wind is terribly strong today, isn't it? It's a cold, bitter wind, much like yourself. It lifts you from your feet, puffs violently down your back, forces its way deep into your mouth. Desperate not to be blown away, you cling frantically to everything around you. But don't you feel too light? Weren't you heavy just moments before? You are nothing more than a flimsy scrap of cloth, a thin rag strung about a tall pole, just a single sheet tossed about at the mercy of the wind. The wind passes right through you, again and again, over and over and over, and over and over and over. You can no longer catch the wind. The wind will come knocking, howling, and biting. You will be tossed about. The winds will dizzy you, until your head spins and you begin to stumble, until your cheeks burn crimson, until you can no longer draw a breath of your own, and the only breath that remains is the very wind that surrounds you. A struggle all you like to draw that breath, even if you gasp out the gape. The only thing that will fill your lungs is the cruel cold exhalation of the wind itself. There we are. Come on, let's go. We get one more. If something is frozen, typically it can be preserved for some amount of time. Things like plants, fruits, meat, all manner of things are preserved safely until the day they are to be finally consumed. Apologies. For the day when they are truly needed. For the day when they are woken from their blanket of frost to finally thaw. For the day they will fulfill their purpose, filling the bellies of those whomever may need of it. But say when these things begin to thaw, just how many moments are left before they begin to decay? How much time before they fell into a state beyond all hope of salvation? All my life, I have lived inseparably, intertwined with the cold. The cold I've identified with all my life. That cold which has sustained my very existence, has melted beneath the dazzling rays of a setting sun. As it occurs to me now, I wonder, once that sun has set, will I freeze again once more? Will my hair struggle to stand on end against the cold? Will my teeth begin to chatter and chip away within my mouth? Will my fingertips grow stiff and rigid, leaving me eventually unable to move? I wanted to believe that once I found the sheep, he and I, we could freeze together, becoming a single block of ice. I wanted to believe that I could bury my face deeper than the wall he wore, surrendering myself completely as I sought a salvation from the cold. Some sort of fabricated warmth, one that would instantly unravel and dissolve in the face of a more bitter cold. a warmth that would in truth never come. But now, I no longer think this to be true, because for some reason, I have met you. But which begun within the tips of my fingers has spread its way into the entirety of my very being, thawing that which lay frozen for so long, preserved for eternity. The ice that has begun to melt within my vessel is watering me. I am enveloped within a torrent of light. Although I am not a vine twisting out from the ground, I have grown. What is this thing that I am? I am not a salted cut of meat walking, nor am I a handful of fruit, small enough to rest in the palm of a hand. What am I? If I am not the cold, if the thing that I am is just a simple girl, then perhaps the only path left to me is to wither and simply rot away. When the sun finally sets within the sky, when I will have no reason to grow, no reason to flourish, when that happens, I know I will start to decay. And these thoughts too strike a coldness within me. I'm freezing. I'm too cold. My footing feels unsteady. I am teetering on the brink. Yet I will be only caught and cradled by lonely heaps of snow. I will wear only coats rotten of frost. I will be buried within this winter, until I will be nothing but a pile of snow. It is cold, so terribly cold. I can't take any more of this, but I have to keep going. I can't stop. I can't stop it. But please, please stop. Please, please don't go on. I wish I could choke out those words, even in a voice withered and frail. I feel cold, so cold. Nothing but a warm breath leaves my lips. I truly do. I truly hate the cold. Lady, lo, we hath secured every last key. It lasteth. Thy sheep doth surely await just beyond our path. Ah, what glory, what splendor. Can't feel a thing. It's far too cold. I hate this. I can't stand this anymore. Please take it away from me. Well, Shudders! Shudders! Pray answer me. Art thou all right? Lady, I did warn thee. If the frost did bite too deep, thou should have spoken. We would have flooded this rotten cursed land at once. Hence thine eyes even meet mine. Shudders, hear me. We must withdraw this very moment. This cursed place gnaweth at thee. We must turn at our backs at once. I shall not see thee fall to it. Come, 'tis too much cold. Will you take this away? Will you lead me out of this decay? Out of this cold? Come, Shudders, lead upon me if thou must. I shall help with thee. Let us return. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I can't. I cannot do it. I cannot simply walk away. There's no turning back now. My sheep, he's all alone. How lonely he must be. He's surely shivering in the cold, tormented by hunger. Out beneath the frigid sky, he stands utterly alone, freezing. I simply cannot turn on my heel and leave now. I must press onward, even if my very body withers away. I must keep moving forward. Shudders. One foot in front of the other. If I can just steady my footing, my legs won't move. I'll be fine. Please, my legs, move forward. Even if I cannot see the path, walk forward and I will find my beloved sheep. Shudders, thou shalt go no further. I forbid it. Stay but a breath longer, and thou shalt wither away to naught. The cold hath grown too cruel for thee. No, what are you saying? No, I can't. I cannot possibly leave this place. Think of the sheep. There's no other path left for me. Shudders, I will go no further with thee. I will go no further with thee. We must leave at this place at once. Please listen to mine cries. I can hear nothing more. My ears have been filled with ice. Come closer and I'll shove you aside. Shut us, I beseech thee. Stay thy feet. Once the heat hath returned to thee, we shall return to refet thy sheep, and then we may No, 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 no. What is it that you don't understand? You can't grasp a single word I'm saying. Do you not understand me at all? We can't stop here. We can't. I have to find my sheep. I have. What was that? Oh, that was my sheep. Okay. Yes, that's all I need. I just need to hear his voice one more time. That is enough. I can go on now. I'm going alone. Lady, what madness is this? Is this the quest into death? Thou canst not venture forth alone. I dare not allow thee. It's much too late. I'm going to a place the light of the sun may never reach. Goodbye, scene. Halt, please. Shut us. I will find my sheep alone. And then in the blink of an eye, as if the sun had never risen at all, it set once more. She was truly gone. I have to proceed. I will find my sheep. Oh my god, is it actually a skinwalker? Who is that? Who are you? This is the end of the path. The sheep is nowhere to be seen. You're a foolish girl, aren't you? Arriving all alone. Disgusting. Is this smell? You reek. You've surely become rotten. With it quickly. The smell will fade and you'll become nothing but a pile of snow. Do I really stink? It must be true. There is no use in struggling. What reason is there to resist? That is precisely who you are. That is right. Alone. Cold and alone. Alone. Cold and alone. In the pursuit of a little sheep you have dreamed there is sunlight from your life. Tell me, was that sheep like you too? Was it as foolish as you? Did it smell as bad as you? In the end, what is that you were seeking? If it was simply to find someone, then all you've done is end up alone. The only thing I ever wished for was this, that there might be something capable of melting the coldness within me. But now I do not know what to do. I don't. I guess that, in the end, in all that remains, I remain alone. Where's Cena? Cry. But I'd only wanted to find my sheep. Come, wither away. No, I'm not controlling this. My sheep? But that, it simply won't do. I cannot allow myself to wither away. My sheep. This is precisely the reason that I came here. Even if this body of mine should crumble into decay, even if I were to become a pile of snow, I will fight it until the very end, for the sake of my sheep. Rods emerged. Can't escape. No magic. We just simply press the attack button. Oh, nice. I have so much health, you take light years to get there, and I have healing items to immediately reverse any damage. It just looks like her a little bit, obviously. I know it's like a mental thing of the rot inside of her, she says. There we go. We just beat our rot to death. There you go. Beat your depressive thoughts to death. I thought the frost had been defeated. At last, the battle was over. I thought that the frost rot would begin to melt and trickle away. I thought the biting cold would subside, and my sheep would stand right before me. But it's only you. You are the only one there, trapped within sunless eternity. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have kept going. I should have trusted seen. All that remains now is to close my eyes and simply wither away. Goodbye, my sheep. I am sorry. I could never find you. In the end, I was really nothing more than a simple girl. A cold, simple girl. Hark it unto me. What just happened? Hey, shut us. Shut us. Behold thy triumph. The loathsome rot has been smitten, cast in oblivion by thy hand. The wretched frost rot has been defeated. Seen? Shut us. Shut us? Art thou all right? I can't be so sure. While thou did face the loathsome rot, the lock did crack and weaken. Endeth, when I beheld thee there, naught remained but to cleanse the land. Thou art truly extraordinary, Shudus. Thou hast done it all alone. Thou hast wrought an opening most perfect, that I might wield my power. Thus thou understandeth, thou hast saved me most completely. Saved her? Did I really save her? I think someone like her would actually say something like that. That must be good then. If that's the case, then it's good, right? It means that among us, at least one of us, Shudus, wilt thou rise? Lean upon me, and I shall lift thee if thou needeth. By mine ears, I have heard thy sheep is surely nigh. Is the sheep nearby? That's good. Rest. Just let me rest. I can close my eyes and bask in the sunlight. Just once more. Oh my god. It's just a Minecraft sheep that I'm staring at. Shudus, please open thine eyes. Lo, we need to seek him no longer. By some miracle another sheep hath found thy own. Let the sunlight singeth itself, singeth in triumph. He hath returned. Thy sheep is thine once more. Is it really, is it really true? I blink. I pinch my skin. Yet the sheep is still there. I feel a warmth stinging my face, a heat pouring from my eyes. Shudus. Shudus. There. Fear not, for all hath been done. Thou hast been wrought wonders beyond measure. Thy task is fulfilled, and thy quest complete. All is as it should be. What duty have I truly fulfilled? What quest have I actually brought to completion? It hurts. It stings. I cannot shake the feeling that I've accomplished absolutely nothing at all. Surely thou wilt bring him with thee and return unto home. Shan't thou, Shudders? 'Tis time to rest, is it not? I should, shouldn't I? I should take them both home now. If I do that, everything will return to how it was meant to be. Everything will return to where it belongs, and so will I. I will return to the house, and she too will return to her own. And then she will be gone. But no, I can't. Thou shan't. Why not? Because it is you who I want to talk to. It is you who I want to be near. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone again. With you, I know everything will be alright. If it's you, I think it's okay. It was you who brought warmth to being as utterly frozen as I. Seen, you are brighter than the sun itself. My eyes squint at the very thought of you. When we fell in love, it was only like an hour we knew each other. Shining with warmth, shining with light. It was you who cleansed the decay festering within the deepest recesses of my being. Canst thou not stand? I may attempt to carry thee. Yet forgive me. I fear I may drop it thee from mine grasp. For ne'er before have I borne another being upon my arms. upon. I think I understood that. 'Tis nay, 'tis not the thing, is it? In such a short amount of time, you've already reached that sort of understanding with me. Milady, I doth think his mind self. Lady, be forced. Thou reclaim yon woolly beast, and ere I taketh mine leave. I knoweth it may be selfish, and that we come from different lands, but I would fain ask of thee a question, Shudders, if thou wilt permit it. And I find myself thinking that I too would surely do the same. There are 1,000 things I want to ask of you, 1,000 things I want to inquire about, 1,000 things I want to tell you. If 'tis all right, then please it if thou mayst grant me this singlet honor. Becometh mine companion. I promise upon all suns and frosts that I shall remain steadfast at thy side, even as I depart from my own. I promise I shall find it the way to return unto thee, and abide by thee evermore. I swear it, I shall find a way to remain at thy side. You would stay with me. Despite it all, she still wishes to remain by my side. Do you mean that you want to be friends? Well, in sooth, I did mean it for thou to be my companion. Well, pay it no mind. We could as be friends. Aye, let us be friends. Yet if thou wouldest not grant it, I shall depart forthwith. Henceforth, meaning noweth, I shall leave, and thou canst return with thy sheep. But chance I speaketh far too much. 'Tis a weighty matter indeed. Forgive me, my lady. Mayhap thou shouldest forget all I have uttered. If you say you will return, then you have my promise. The words I'll never say. My words for in between. Title drop. When we had first met, I thought you were a peculiar person. Now looking at you again, I have realized the truth. You are even more peculiar than before. It's in the end, the strangest one of all must surely be me. Because even now, I find myself wishing for you to stay. Even if there are planets in between, I would like you to come and visit me. I promise I'll send letters to the sun. I'll watch as it sweeps against the sky, and I'll think of you. I'll even bring my journal next time. So please come back. Come back and talk with me. Please. I promise I will wait for you, Scene. And in warmth, I've decided. Let's be friends, Scene. Oh.
When the cold reaches down and I cannot breathe, when the frost blotted out what I cannot see, you will breathe, just move through the sunlit skies, and it stops the decay locked inside. You will breathe, just move through the sunlit skies, and it stops the decay locked inside.
And that is going to be the end, or words for in between. Yeah. I guess I'm going to go over my thoughts of the game. Now, I want to say first of all, I do not think this is a bad game. I think this is a very, because this game, it has beautifully composed music. It has absolutely wondrous art. And the characters are quite charming in their own way. I just have to say that from the beginning, right now. I do believe this is such a charming game. But this is only the prologue, and this is one of the creators. I believe this is the creator's very first game, and there is stuff that could use a lot of work as well. In all honesty, a lot of stuff could use work, and I think the biggest things about that was I think the monologue poetries, they were good, but then they got to the point where they just started becoming very long, and because I don't want to put the game down, as I said, because You know, this is an indie game, this is the creator's first game, and I truly believe like they have such talent and they could use it to make really an incredible world from what they're building here. Like I genuinely believe that. 4, there's just a lot of word bloat. There's a lot of word bloating where it's unnecessary dialogue in some areas, like with the snowman, snow woman thing. And with the monologues, after getting every key, it just becomes a lot of word bloat where it's just so much stuff where you're like, I got the point. Like the point's already been established like 5 paragraphs ago, and it just keeps going and keeps pushing. And it's not a bad thing, because I think they were nice additions. I think that they were just, someone got carried away in the writing of them, where it was just way too much dialogue for the poetry that happens in the middle. It's not a big deal though, like that's a small thing. Combat should not have been in this game as well. There was simply no point for combat to be in the game. I guess I could see what they were going for the final boss thing. That way you could like kill or weaken the rot within yourself and show that to kind of fight against your depression in ways. It was almost a mental message as well. You accepted the help from Seeing. She made you feel seen, and you managed to fight the rots within you, you could say, and you know, accept her as a friend. Because I mean, dating, you guys had only just met, so you know, and you become friends in the end, and they were roommates. It is a really beautiful game when it comes to art, and then the music, and even the humor is pretty nice. I can get some of the humor being a little bit iffy because it goes from like very slapstick 2000s humor to immediate tone shift of deep and depressing rotting in snow. It's a bit, tone's a bit off as well. But for the most part, for a very first game and for a thing of breaking the mold so they can build their own world and a prologue to start their future, I think this is a very solid thing. I think the creators have a lot of talent, and I very much look forward to see what they create in the future. As I said, there's the issues with the combat being in this game at all, the word bloating, and certain things with just some dialogue here and there. But for the most part, it's still a very enjoyable experience, and I enjoy playing through it. So, yeah, I can fully say that I still did enjoy this experience as a whole. And I hope you did as well. You know, there's stuff that the creator can work on, but I'm sure they will only grow and become better as their content continues. And yeah, I still enjoy the experience. But anyways, I will yamp your ear off if I want to name all the pros and the cons all day, which there's a lot more pros. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I sincerely appreciate you all. And farewell for now.